Hey y'all, it's Nancy the Handy Scandy. Welcome back for another crafty venture. And as promised, today I bring you the umbrella snowman from Sweet Miss Daisy Designs, was just released this morning. So let's jump into it and see what I have for the hashtag for the love of snowman. Hey y'all, welcome back. I am here for the Sweet Miss Daisy release of this sweet little snowman set. This is the umbrella snowman. Was part of today's release. Today is Saturday, September 6th, 2025, and Anna White over at Sweet Miss Daisy released several different products, but today we are celebrating the umbrella snowman here on my channel and the hashtag for the love of snowman. So this is the snowman stamp. It's not lined up on here correctly, so I'll try to put a photo up on the screen. Otherwise, I will definitely link you over to her Etsy shop and to her YouTube channel as well. So in case you missed the release, you can go and see everything that was released today. But it's an adorable, adorable stamp. This was in partnership with Serendipity Stamps. I always want to say Serenity. Serendipity Stamps. She is partnering with them to bring back some of their beautiful stamp sets so that they don't kind of die away quietly like sometimes happens with images, right? These are too adorable to let that happen. Now the sentiments are her own from my understanding. This one says, it's the most wonderful time of the year. There's a flurry there, flurries of happiness wished upon you, and then cozy vibes, snowy skies. So that is the snowman stamp for September 2025. However, let us not forget the others that have come before. This one is Birdhouse Snowman. This was for August, and I don't have any white paper, or do I? Maybe I do. Looky there. Again, the stamp is not lined up very well on the acetate, so you'll see some blur, but this was from last month, sending you warm wishes for a cozy Christmas, another snowflake flurry, and then Merry Christmas to you and yours. So this was for August. This one, the Sweet Star Snow Angel, was from July, and again in partnership with Serendipity. May goodness and light shine upon you. Shine like the stars. I believe in you. And this beautiful little music note, music paper, whatever you want to call that. I think it's very, very pretty. And then this one was for June. I believe, actually, did these come out the same month? This is Charming and this is Cozy Wishes. They didn't come out the same month. They were May and June, but I feel like they came out together. I'm not sure. Did we skip June because that's when Anna had her surgery? My brain. I'm not sure. Anyway, these are the other two. This one again is Charming, and this one is Cozy Wishes. They both have their own little flurry stamp and their own accessories. Charming has his button banner and some star buttons, cute little sentiment stamp, and I Heart Snow. Over here we have Frosty Friends, make winter warm, and a charming snowman to melt your heart. And then with Cozy Wishes, again we have the snow flurry, we have the little holly leaves with button detail, and Warm and Cozy Wishes, and then this like mattress ticking background stamp. So those are what we have so far with Sweet Miss Daisy. So if you have missed any of them, hop on over there, finish watching this first. But this is the newest one to the family. And yeah, so let me go ahead and share with you what I have used, and then I'll share my projects with you. So I used these two die sets from my stash, and really happy with how cute everything turned out. I used Lavender Fields. I used this plaid and this little lavender bow, if you will. I'm not really sure what to call it. That's what it looks like. And then I used that plaid, and then it has a stripe as well. So you might see all of those. Nope, you won't see this stripe, but you will see a black and white stripe that comes from this one. This is Monster Prints. This is from Anna, but it was through Impression Obsession, and I did use this black and white stripe for one of the cards. So all three of these you will find on the same card. And then also from Impression Obsession, I used the Distressed Snowflakes. And I can't recall if Anna has re-released Distressed Snowflakes. Yep, Distressed Snowflakes under her own label of Sweet Miss Daisy or not, but I used this color right here. So very pretty. Each one is gorgeous. There aren't any that aren't beautiful. And I love how she has her registration marks and that kind of thing in the grungy background. And then you can see the other detailed, smaller snowflakes printed in the back. It's just absolutely beautiful. And it's interesting which of those elements pops out at you depending on the color of the cardstock. So love, love, love that pattern paper. And so that's what I used for the other card. So let me move these out of the way. And then again, of course, I use the Umbrella Snowman because that's the one we're celebrating today. So this is the first card, and you can see, as I mentioned, those two pattern papers. This is these are both from Lavender Fields, and this is the purple plaid and then the green with the lavender pattern. And then this is the black and white stripe from the Monster Prints. And then I also took, you can see these marks here. I had my cardstock on my Score Buddy, and I just did some embossing lines, and I just thought it added a neat textural detail there. I thought it turned out good. I need to tape this little piece or glue this little bit back down here. Let me do that while I'm thinking about it so that I don't forget. And then I used my Crocodile, and I put these two little rivets in there and tied a little piece of black ribbon, and used one of my silver bulb pens to add this little wreath charm. Now Anna gifted several wreath, or not just wreaths, but several charms to me, as well as some chenille and some other pretty trims. So this happened to be a just piece of regular old ribbon from my stash, but I thought it was fun. It pulled out the black from over here, and it pulled out the black that I stamped in. And I just colored this sweetie up with my Olo markers, and I brought in some of the greens and the blue jays. I turned them into blue jays instead of cardinals, and you can make your birds whatever you want to make them. And then of course I used a little bit of marker going around just to add that kind of halo look and that stormy sky. And that is that card. I think it's super sweet, but when you have sweet products, it's easy to make sweet projects, right? So here is the second one. Stamped it out, die cut it out using that die from Gina Marie Designs from my stash. And I actually layered it up 2 or 3 times, I think 2 times. I just wanted the piece itself to have some bulk to it. And then of course I have that beautiful layer of the Distressed Snowflake pattern paper, and then the Coey Vibes Snowy Skies. And I used the die, the sentiment die from, I don't have it in front of me, and I can't remember the name of it, but it's a tag die, and it's a set because it has the tag die and the sentiment banner, and they are obviously from Anna, but under the Impression Obsession label again. So, but you can see that I used my Olos again to color everything up, coordinating my blues and greens to go with that, and then I made the little birdies into cardinals, and just very, very simple, very sweet. I have not done anything to the inside or the back of either of these, but I will use Handmade By to do the back sides. You know, I will put whatever I want to on the back, probably Handmade Especially For You or the Handmade By. Those are the two that I go to the most. And then you can add the flurries around them. You can add whatever you would like around your signature. And I just think they're super cute. So that is what I have to share with you today. And again, let's not forget all the other fun goodies that are available in terms of snowmen over at Sweet Miss Daisy. And I just encourage you to hop over to the store, hop over to her channel, especially if you missed today's release, because there's full-on vintage Halloween vibes going on. There's amazing pattern paper packs. There's a sweet, fun scarecrow stamp set. You don't want to miss out on it. So make sure you hop over there. I will give you the links downstairs in the description box. Leave me a comment. Let me know which one of these Snowman stamp sets has been your favorite so far. And let me know if you have a favorite of these two cards. All about favorites right now. Thanks for joining me, guys. Until next time, this is Nancy, the Handy Scandy, for Sweet Miss Daisy and hashtag for the love of snowmen. And I'll see you on the other side. Bye. Mwah.